Okay, so we got the Dar's S ending on hard mode. Let's do a next one. So this is like, you know, slightly more difficult. It is the Mercenary. We gotta choose a mercenary this time. His canonical name is Cahara. I always just choose the canonical name. I don't do the thing where I guess other streamers do, where like they either put their own name or like they put a funny name. I don't know, like Billy. I don't know. I mean, I do that for the skeletons or like the ghouls, but for the main characters, I just want to use their real name. Anyway, hard mode. As I mentioned before, hard mode is hard. You know, has all the hard things. Plus, we're gonna try to do his special ending as well. Technically, I never read the backstory of the other characters, so well, let's read it real quick. You were born with the soul of the endless, and you yearn for freedom to push your creativity to its limits. Your cunning was put to the test in the harshest possible environment. You were born and soon abandoned in the capital of the Eastern Sanctuaries, Jataya. Oh, okay, Jataya. I actually didn't see that word. I never actually played as him, as a mercenary. I usually play as the knight, to be honest. Knight and a bit of a racketeer. Anyway, yeah, you had to choose a very young age, or you had to choose at a very young age to either become a pickpocket, a burglar, or try to struggle and lead an honest life. I guess these chooses your skills. I guess it'd be best to be a burglar, I guess. Burglar, I imagine, will be lockpicking, right? Your life spent learning thievery certainly didn't go to waste. You learned to live with constant fear and danger, and the crude students of tale taught you valuable lessons. You learned lockpicking. As you grew older, you joined up with various mercenary armies and learned the dirtiest tricks to stay alive. You were taken in by notorious veteran highwaymen, and you joined his little band of criminals and ex-soldiers. During one of your many raids, your brigade got ambushed. The odds were seriously against you. You could have just abandoned your comrades and kept your life, or you could have fought to your last breath. I think I will just abandon my comrades. I think that's the best option here. I believe you learn escape plan. I believe escape plan allows you to run better. It allows you to like your escape chances, you know, when you try to run is much better. It's still not guaranteed, I think, you know, as far as I remember. I don't know, I'm not sure. Well, you traveled across the land you raised, eventually settled down in the kingdom of Dawn, where silver was loose as long as you were up for getting your knife dirty. One day, you got an ominous task from the officials of the kingdom. You're to be paid well in silver if you get to capture the fabled mercenary army out of the dungeons of Radon itself. From the dungeons of fear and hunger. The morbid place has been used as a wartime prison by the kingdom, and for some reason, they need an outside sword like yourself to infiltrate their very own stronghold. Something is clearly not right about this mission. You have felt nausea since the moment you agreed to take the job, but you're short on silver, and the reward is all that matters in the end. Spend your last night in the kingdom, going drinking and getting laid. Oh yeah. No, rushing straight for the mission. Because that's how you get dash. You know, again, dash is just objectively, you have to get it. If you don't get it, then, you know, I don't know. It sucks, anyways. Because I don't think you can learn the skill, at least not very easily anyway. I guess you can get a scroll randomly, but you can't really get the skill easily in the game itself when you're playing. This really is your biggest job ever. There's a person back in the city relying on you to return with riches. You've heard rumors about this place and are sure that there are great treasures hidden somewhere in these ruins. So even if the mission were to go south for some reason, you're not going to return empty-handed. Alright, so we kind of learn the motivations of Cahara. You know, basically he wants to get money. He wants to get paid, bro. And we learn in the dreams from Nilvin that he's doing it for his, I'm assuming his wife, you know, that's pregnant actually. That's the reason why he's doing this. I wonder who like gave him the mission in the first place, right? Apparently it's to save Lagarde. So all the characters, in some way or another, have a motivation to like get Lagarde and save him. Okay? It's very Berserk, you know. In Berserk, if you don't know, there's a character that also gets in prison, and there's a whole arc about trying to save him and everything. So here you go, Lagarde. Oh, Lagarde? No. Oh, I wonder. It'd be kind of cool if you could play as Lagarde, but I don't know how you would start. You know, you would just start at the prison, and you have a 30-minute, you know, time limit, and then you just wait for someone to save you. You know, that's the Lagarde start. No, I was gonna say, yeah, Cahara. So this is the Cahara hard mode. To be honest, I don't really have a good plan. I could search. Oh no, I get captured. Yeah. You know what I'd like to do? You know, maybe I'm crazy, but I prefer not to loot the armor stuff. You know, the armor, the treasure chests and whatnot. Because I don't know. I like to do strategies that are repeatable, if that makes sense. You know, things that don't require luck. Because you can get some really lucky stuff just by looting um, the treasure chests and like armor stands, weapon stands, like early on, you get like really powerful weapon or whatever. But I want to try and not do that because I want to, I don't know, I want to be a lot replicable, if that makes sense. You know, I like to minimize RNG. Because I feel like if I got like a really strong thing or like I got like an empty scroll for some reason, like a bookshelf early on, I feel like, well, I don't know, I feel like I just got lucky instead of like properly playing the game so that I know what I'm doing, if that makes sense, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. But I want to show that I have skill, you know? I have skill in the game, and not just simply just be lucky. But maybe that's just me. Definitely gonna be harder if I do it on the other characters. For now, for this character, I think whatever. I'm thinking like, how should I do this? Because there is definitely that character. So there's a character we have to fight eventually. We also need coins as well, I guess. Because the first step for Cahara's special requirements is to get the maps from Isaiah, the guy of the mask. We gotta get it from him. We gotta get maps. We gotta afford it as well. I believe it's 40 coins. Actually, I don't know if there's a guaranteed way to get coins, actually. So I guess we just gotta get lucky. Just from looting crates, I guess. That might be a little bit tough. There's no like you can't sell stuff. There's no like store to sell items. There's no guaranteed way. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Part of it is getting lucky anyway. I know that when you search crates, it's like it's guaranteed, but not guaranteed. Rather, it's you can like get almost any item in the game, like almost, except maybe the unique stuff. But most items in the game, just from looting a crate and everything. So it's a bit of RNG, I guess. Coins, that's good. We do need 7 coins. I'm trying to think. Can you go up? Oh, this sucks. I'm gonna do that. Bait the ballista. That. We get past this part. Well, this part sucks. Well, this layout kind of sucks too. Well, obviously, there's the rusty nail. Obviously, there's an enemy there. Is there another enemy on the right? There isn't. Okay. Sometimes there's an enemy on the right as well, which sucks. I don't like it when there's an enemy. Usually, it's an elite guard. Sometimes an elite guard spawns in front of the lever. Usually, that's what I've noticed. And when that happens, it kind of sucks because you have to like, I don't know, play Ring Around the Rosie and try to get past them. Because you definitely do not want to find elite guards. Elite guards are like obviously very tough. And you do not want to fight them. Grab this real quick. Run away. Okay. So let's see. So far not too bad. I like to bait you. Because I think that's, by the way, I think the way the game works is that if the damn it. Good thing I have escape plan, I think, so we should be able to run away pretty easily. Cahara doesn't need to worry about running away too much. Highly likely he'll get away, but there's always a chance. I was gonna say though, the ballista thing, the ballista trap, if you stand in front of it, obviously it'll shoot. That's why it's kind of that kind of layout is kind of hard to get past. But I believe if you bait the enemy first, obviously he won't be able to shoot it, and you know that makes sense. Let's see, mushrooms. Keep your hunger down. But let's see. Should I go down? We don't want to rush. Trying to think. We do want to activate the Isaiah. So the way to spawn Isaiah in the first place is to go down where the guard is, I think, and then go back up. So we need to do this anyway. So we could just do it now. Yeah, I guess so. Might as well do that. I'm just trying to think, like, how do we plan this out? Because what I could do is rush for Salmon Snake. But the problem with Salmon Snake, though, is obviously you have to fight the Salmon Snake boss, and that's kind of hard to do, right? So you can't just do it. I wonder, do I need spells? Do I need, I don't know, like what do I need in order to like gain an advantage? I could just go straight for the Salmon Snake boss. That's the problem with Isaiah, because you do need to fight him eventually. I think I showed in my playthrough. Once you get the treasure chests, he will attack you. It's a problem. And he's pretty tough because he can cut off your limbs. And obviously you don't want that to happen. So you need some kind of limb protection. Best way to get limb protection, obviously, is getting the Salmon Snakes. I just wondered. Interesting. This is a different layout, by the way. This layout? I never get this layout. Very rare for me, anyway. I never see the mines. I always am used to the other layout. Take a stone. Why not? Torches. You know, I always see sometimes when I watch other people's, because sometimes I watch other people play this game. Sometimes they light the torches on the walls, you know, and I'm like, why would you do that? Torches are so important to like get more of, so why would you light the torch? You should like grab the torch. Don't light the torch. Grab it. Just take it. It's a horrible idea to like just light it because it's not useful for you. But let's see. Okay, interesting. There's all over here. Crow Mauler. Get out of here, Crow Mauler. I don't want to fight you. At least in Cahara's and routes or hard mode route, you don't need to fight Crow Mauler. Try to avoid him if possible. Oh. There. Is that the alchemist's lab, I'm assuming? Yeah. We can't go in there because we have to fight the old knight to do that, and obviously we don't want to do that because it can cut off your limbs. There's that yellow mage. Can we go around, I wonder? Let's see. I see the yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do I need Almir's? I don't know. I was wondering, like, what affinity do I need? I always actually want to get Almir first for some reason. I'm just weird like that. Sylvian as well. I don't know if Blood Portal will be super useful for us. I'm not sure. I don't want to think about it too much. Just whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to like form a strategy. I just don't know what to do exactly. How do I like beat Isaiah without taking too much casualties? Like I could fight Salmon Snake, but I feel like that's the harder option. You know, like why would you fight Salmon Snake? Just get rid of Isaiah first. Not sure. Just lockpick. Amazing. Here. I'm assuming that Salmon Snake. Usually there's a Night Lurcher here, but I guess it doesn't spawn yet. Rocks we can explode if we wanted to. Oh, there's the Crow Mauler. Oh, that's annoying actually. Why is the Crow Mauler here? I can't get past the yellow maze. The Crow Mauler's here. Oh, my god. Oh, come on. Seriously? Alright, got it. Yeah, that's the only way to get past the yellow mage. That spot. Alright. Here. I'm just looting as much as I could. It isn't useful. You know what? I'm thinking like maybe we use poison. Poison would be a good idea. It does do a lot of damage. If you just poison somebody and they just guard the whole time, they take a lot of damage. It might be a little bit risky because you can miss. Yeah, I've learned you could jump down here, by the way. That's not something I saw someone do it. Stream. Okay, we'll just fight. I don't know how to get past this thing without fighting, so. At least, as long as you get rid of the legs. Get rid of the legs, you're good. On hard mode, you know, the legs are still low HP. You. Elixir of mine. I wonder, can I get the... Oh, maybe not. I was thinking... Oh, everyone's dead. Oh no. This is not good. Did I really activate the event somehow? But yeah. Sometimes the villagers in this place are just dead. which is actually not great for me, because if they're dead, that means that other creatures spawn here, which is not great. I think it's rare though. It didn't happen last time, but yeah, sometimes I see this happen. Maybe it's like more often in the hard mode. I don't know. Stuff. Worm juice. That doesn't help me, but sure. Empty scroll. Well, I'm not gonna use an empty scroll because I'm weird. I don't want to like. It's not cheating, but like you can get a lot of good stuff with an empty scroll. But like I kind of want to do this without any crutches. I guess if that makes sense. I'm weird like that. I want to feel like I did it properly instead of like relying on luck. But yeah, everyone's freaking dead. The kid's here though. The kid has PTSD. I feel like look at this. They already did. Like this kid already has a PTSD from before. Now everyone's freaking dead. But yeah, there's like these things. I think we saw them in the Gauntlet. And we also saw them in Mahavra, but like they're like wolf guards. So yeah, they slaughtered everybody. I guess that's not great. Okay, well. I need to get that cube of depths, though. Let's see. How should we deal with this? I know this one here. And I think the reason I know this, by the way, is because I had a bit of practice. I did do a bit of a hard mode. I tried it out for a little bit, as I mentioned before. And this does happen a few times, at least maybe once or twice. I know about this. I feel like that's the best option. Use the bear trap. We're not going to fight it. You know, fighting it is bad. I think those guards suck because they can bite you, you know? Your torso is a giant mouth that bites you. And here's the thing that's weird, by the way. When I grab a spear, by the way, it says you grabbed a ritual spear, but it's not a ritual spear. It's an iron spear. Like, I got another iron spear for some reason. I feel like it's a bit of a bug for some reason. It's weird. Because a ritual spear is actually a different type of spear. I think it poisons, I think. I never actually used it extensively. I just know about it. Alright, so gotta keep it depths. I guess we continue. We don't want to fight the other guard. This real quick. Already got it. I guess we'll go back this way. Got the rope, I think. So we just go down. We're gonna rush to where the guard is. Once again, this is my usual route that I always do. You take the rope, go down here. I feel like it's the best strategy. Even though it's technically the long way around, I feel like it's kind of like guaranteed, right? The path that is easiest, you know? Without like having to rely on getting explosive vial, because the only other way would be explosive vial. You can also use the other one. There's not really an exploit. I guess you can't do it with Cahara, but you can do it with, I believe, with Dars. So I guess in the other difficulties, you can get like Darsh's soul. I guess really wanted to. You just let her die, you know, because I haven't shown it because I play as Dars usually, but there is a place where you actually recruit Dars, you know, near the village. If you let her die, she actually drops her soul. They can use a soul stone and get the domination soul. And you can use that to get, I believe, the sweep skill. The sweep skill usually destroys legs on enemies automatically, but it can also apparently just one-shot doors for some reason. It can definitely use that to like open the shortcut pretty easily as well. I don't like to do that because I feel like it breaks my immersion. You know, it's like, why would like sweeping the door kill it and not like just attacking it any other way? It just makes no sense to me, you know? Alright, I'm just looking at my inventory. We don't have an explosive vial. I want to get an explosive vial just in case, because we might want to explore the other route. So we're gonna have to go this way. This sucks. I don't usually like to do this because it spawns a ghost. When it spawns a ghost there, it's bad because you have to get, in order to go back, you have to get past it. Also, these crates are empty. They have nothing. That's why I'm not looting them. Over here, though, it's great because over here there's a guaranteed weapon, I believe. Get a guaranteed weapon here, which is the sharp teeth, so it's always there. Nice. And I always use a iron spear as well. I'm just scared about losing limbs. You know, if you lose a limb while using a two-handed weapon, If you lose an arm, you drop the weapon. You can't use it in the middle of battle, so it might be better to just have the one-handed weapon. Just in case. I don't know how it works usually, actually. I mean, usually, whenever a character loses a limb, at least arms anyway, I always see them lose their shield arm. Oops, I didn't mean to grab this. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. I got it. I was saying how like I'm not going to use like coin or like any kind of like random loot or whatever. I just kind of did that, I guess unconsciously. But that usually gives you a soul stone. Whatever. Not the end of the world. Whether or not I got that doesn't really matter. I don't know if I even need more soul stones. Okay. Actually, don't go that way. I forgot. Don't go that way. Okay. Oh, it's looking the other way. That's lucky. I'll get past. Alright, so I think we're in the clear. I mean, the first time you go through this area, as long as you keep going forward, it's not too bad, right? Because the ghosts, when they spawn in, they don't actually activate their hitboxes yet. They just stand there for a little bit, so you just walk past them. But if you go back that way, it sucks, because obviously they're active. And you do not want to get stuck in the narrow corridor of the ghosts. Because they are unkillable unless you have a special weapon, which I don't. I guess I don't need to cut that yet. I say yet. Oh, actually, I don't need to cut that at all, actually. That's not required for Cahara's hard mode ending, as far as I know. Alright, so let's go down this way. Say down, rather up. Some more stuff. I feel like I need more coins, though, so this is kind of unlucky, because I don't have enough coins to buy from Isaiah, you know? Did I pronounce the name, by the way? Isaiah? Not sure. That kind of sucks. So we probably have to delve more into the dungeons and hope, basically just hope we get more stuff. Coins. So I think there's no guaranteed way to get coins. It's just random loot. Come on. Ah, damn it. Again, we can run away pretty easily, hopefully. Ballista guy also spends one turn loading the ballista in the first place. Doesn't matter too much. Alright, let's see here. There's an arrow stuck in the wall. That's not meant to be there, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's a glitch. Alright. I kind of just want to go back here, so we're going to explore this area a little bit so we can grab more loot. We can go directly to Mahabra, but I kind of don't want to. Alright, so let's see. There is Torturer, obviously. The Torturer guy. We will hide. He's not a big deal, really. It's just I don't want to risk it because he can infect you. Like if you miss his dagger arm, whatever, attacks you one time, you can get an infection. So I'd rather not deal with that. I don't want to waste the precious resources that I have so little of. Right there. Heal him. The heck was that? Oh, that was the crow mauler you see there in the wall. He's poking out. Yes, that's new to hard mode. I don't think that usually happens. Well, I'm going. We can also fight these dark priests for soul stone. That is a possibility if you wanted to. It's not too hard. It is a bit risky, but it might be worth it for the soul stone. You know? That's the thing. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Things will go wrong pretty quickly, but generally speaking, you just get rid of the lanterns. Hopefully they don't shoot me. Okay. They didn't shoot me with fire, so get rid of the other lantern. And now we just kill them, you know. I think they can chant. If they chant, I think you can interrupt the chanting by using the talk skill. Otherwise, that was pretty easy. Generally, they're pretty easy, but, you know, things can go wrong. Why I want to do that is because I want to grab these also. I guess, yeah, just here. Yeah, I got that extra soul stone. I don't know, in my head, I feel like it's cheating, but like it's not. Even though it's not really cheating. To me, it's cheating. But I did get like a guaranteed soul stone. So there's two guaranteed soul stones. Guaranteed soul stone on the priest and the soul stone in the village as well. That was scary. I'm gonna use both. This was this guy. I mean, we can fight him if we want to. I don't think we need to. That allows us to go in here, and then we can use the Hexen and everything. Actually, I can't remember. You know, I've been kind of doing this on autopilot a little bit, but did I do the ritual with the cannibals, actually? I think I did, yeah. So you can get, like, some stuff here. Healing. Guard. On guard is kind of useful, but it's not really useful for the Isaiah fight. You can't really use on guard there. I don't know. Like, none of this is actually really all that useful. We'll get blood golem, I guess. That's a possibility. Pyromancy trick as well. I don't know. I guess poison would be the best thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm going to use those spells anyway. What I could do is curse my weapon. That is a possibility. Yeah. If I curse my weapon, and then do more damage, and that's, you know, more likely that I win. Let's see. We do even have a dart, a throwing dart. I don't even have a throwing dart. You know, I don't even have a throwing dart in the first place. I can't even poison it. Oh, whatever. Yeah. Here's Isaiah. There's a zombie as well. Might as well. Get rid of zombie. Easy way to get a zombie. Just talk to them. Just talk to the zombie. Just say die. It's like, oh, okay. I guess I'll die. I guess I'll just do that. Alright. Here's Isaiah. We have the option to attack him, but we don't want to do that. If we attack him, then we actually lose access to Cahara's essence. We actually do want to, like, do his little dialogue. No. Alright. Oh yeah, we need 50 silver coins. We don't have enough, which sucks. Well, alright. We can explore the area a little bit more. There's a guard there. Again, we just gotta hope that we can find some more stuff. More coins just randomly. Sometimes, I think, you know, sometimes you can just get 35 silver coins randomly. Great. It's never guaranteed, but it can happen. I'm basically just hoping for that. You know, I thought it was 40 coins, but apparently not. It's actually, 50 coins. Yes. I believe if you try to haggle, it doesn't work. He says no haggle. No. I guess we just have to keep going until we find enough coins. If we don't have enough coins, then I guess we just lose. Have to reset. I don't know. But that's what I don't like. It's like part of the problem is just RNG. Anyway, doesn't matter how good you are. If you just don't get the right items, you just don't get it. I don't know. Who else drops items? I mean, Night Lurcher? We can kill Night Lurchers, but that's kind of hard, isn't it? Killing Night Lurchers is like pretty difficult. Not something we do easily. Because they are very tough. They can, like, easily just one-shot you. If you're unlucky. Because they have a attack that, like, puts you in critical state mode. You know, it's like a stats effect. That basically kills you. Puts you 1 HP. Second time. Alright, well, let's see here. Hello, Dark VR, by the way. Just playing Fear and Hunger. Right now I'm playing hard mode, actually. Trying to get a special ending with this character. Bear trap. Okay. You're stuck there for now. We get past him, so I want to, like, get here so we get more items. What I'm trying to do right now is get enough money. You know, that's the problem. You need to get enough money to buy some maps. You can't just simply steal the maps. You have to buy them. As far as I know, there isn't a part in this game where you can just simply get money easily. I got 5, so there you go. 5 silver coins. That's something. It's not enough still, but it's something. So terrifying presence, enter the room. 6. Oh, 6 silver coins. We're almost there. Still not enough, but it's something. How's life? I mean, I don't know. Life is life? Life is fear and hunger. That's what life is. Life is at 100, you know? That's what life is. Let's see here. So I think I got everything I could get from here. I only have 40 silver coins, just barely. Come on, don't you want to give me for 40 silver coins? No, damn it. I need 10 more. Also, Crow Mauler's here. I mean, Crow Mauler's not the worst thing in the world, but obviously you don't want to get in a fight. Let me just bait him in this room, maybe. You can use bear traps on Crow Mauler, but I kind of don't want to waste it. You know, using bear traps on Crow Mauler doesn't do much. It just simply slows him down a little bit, but doesn't really hurt him, you know, so. Let's see. Eat some carrots. Eat some carrots, Cahara. Alright. So, the next goal is to get money. How do we get money? I don't know. We just keep looting, I guess. Again, I don't really remember if there's a way to get money easily. As far as I know. But let's see. We want to go... Actually, we want to go here, you know? Let me get Blood Porter, actually. Just for convenience, really. It's just... Number one thing is just convenience. Let's check these shelves. Sometimes you get recipes. That could be useful. And I do want to avoid just using coin flips, because I don't want to just get super lucky. Oh, I just get this lucky thing. Just do this, you know? It's funny, like, how do you beat Hardball? First of all, you just get super lucky. You know, it's like, what? How does that count? Also, what was that noise? That was a weird noise. Was it just me, or... I don't know. Where'd that noise come from? Maybe it was just me. Anyway. Use a mock-up book. Open this spot. It was just some random lore books. Let's see. Grab this green herb. It's very important. Green herbs are rare, so you want to grab as many as you can. Here. So we do want to go into the thicket, I guess. There's not much loot in the thicket, but I mean, there's some soulstones. That's super really essential. Great. Yeah, I want to get Blood Portal as well. So we're gonna like pray to Almir. So what you do basically, you pray to Almir here, you pray Almir at a ritual circle, you pray to Almir, or rather you sacrifice the guy near the entrance, you know? That's how you get Infinity. And I always remember to do that because it's just an easy fast travel spell. Anyway, here's a rabbit orgy. I mean, not a rabbit orgy, the rabbit hug club. Don't worry about it. I guess might as well. I mean, I could save it, but there's no reason to save it. Might as well just join in. Really, the main reason is just get Infinity. I guess if I wanted a healing spell, it'd be nice too. Anyway, let's continue. Let's see. Again, it is a little risky. The enemies in the thicket are not too tough, but they can poison you. That's the bad thing about them. So I just want to make sure I have white vials. I have one white vial. So. Well, worst case scenario, I get poisoned. I won't cure it immediately. I'll just go through the area until the very end, and then I'll waste the white vial. So this area has a dog, by the way. Duckies! So something I learned recently, actually. So when you give the stick, so I did this last time, actually, in my other place, but you throw a stick, right? Throw a stick. They're like, well, you know, a stick is so cool. And something I learned, I should guard here, by the way, if they're barking, because they're going to do instant kill. We should guard to prevent that. But something I learned about the stick is that they are distracted until the end of the battle, actually. So I remember last time I used a stick, I kept using the stick, you know, so I kept wasting my sticks. But you actually don't need to do that. You just use it once, and they don't attack usually, other than the instant kill. So that's something I didn't realize. There you go. You only need to use one stick. And sticks in particular are actually important, because on the hard mode, you actually want to keep those sticks in order to have enough torches. Because torches are also important. Run out of torches, you're quite literally left in the dark. You can't see anything usually in most areas. Damn it. I'm trying to run past. Hopefully, escape plan works. Again, Cahara is good because Cahara can just run. If you make a mistake and get in the battle, he can just run. So, isn't there like a... Come on, let me in. Let me in. Alright. Vial. Blue vial. Yeah. Cooling, I think, here. And then just down again. I mean, these coin flips, by the way, are kind of like useless. You don't really... You actually want to go down. Yeah, as you can see, the torch, when it goes out, you can't see much. I can always get the Eastern Sword. Yeah, that's the thing you could do too, I was wondering. You know what? Yeah, I should get the Eastern Sword. Eastern Sword is like very powerful, so I'm gonna do that. Obviously, the ghost guy will attack you, but you just... In fact, it's even higher chance. Alright. Oh, never mind. Not higher chance at all, actually. Okay, he's gonna tilt his sword sideways. I'm gonna guard, because I think that might cut off a limb. I guess if we're really unlucky here, I'm gonna die, but hopefully not. Oh boy. Come on, run. Okay, good. You definitely get very unlucky there. Let's see, do I have any healing items? Do a little bit. Do I have like good healing? Yes, just a blue pile. Alright, we might as well use it. There you go. I could have got like really unlucky there. Yeah, I don't want to rely too much on luck. But we got the Eastern Sword. That's good. If he fights us again, you know, it's not too bad. So you have a way to kill it now. 6 silver coins. Quite literally, you're left in the dark. And this area is not too bad because you can actually see a bit of light. But in some areas, you're quite literally can't see anything at all. Damn it, that means I can run into you. Run away, please. Okay. I think we just go down here now. Anything on the left? Any loot on the left? Try to get as many silver coins as I can. Torch. I mean, torch is good. Well, at least it like extends our playthrough, so we don't lose our mind in the dark. Again, quite literally, in most other games, at least you have a bit of night vision. You know, I mean, in default difficulty, you don't really need the torches to see. But definitely in this difficulty, you can soft lock yourself. You run out of torches, you literally can't see anything. And it's quite literally, there's a blind effect too. You get blinded by the Crow Mauler. There's a spell that can do that to your character, and once that happens, you literally can't see anything. You know? Quite literally, like it's a black screen. So that is not great either. This game is quite brutal. Soulstone. Yeah, I don't know if I need to do all of this, but I'm trying to be as prepared as I can and try to loot as much as I can. Here, that's basically it. You know, at this point, I guess we have to go. I wasted a torch. I don't want to waste that torch. Anyway, at this point, we do have to go forward because I don't have no coins, right? We gotta come back anyway, but we have 46 coins, you see right here, but we need 50. Hopefully we can get enough. But let's go this way. There's a Night Lurcher here usually. Yep. I wonder, I mean, if I kill the Night Lurcher, that's definitely some guaranteed coins, I guess. Pray here. I guess pray for Sylvia. None of it matters too much. There. But I don't want to deal with it. You know, actually, I want to go back. Yeah, I want to go back real quick, just so I can use the hexen table to get the blood portal. So once I reach Mahabra, I can like simply teleport back if I need to. Seems like a good idea, and just in general. It's gonna, you know, take a bit of time to do this, but fine. See ya, sucker. Yeah, I feel like the only enemy that guarantees like money drop is Night Lurcher. Night Lurcher, for whatever reason, when you kill it, it always is clutching a few silver coins. For some reason. Probably some kind of lore reason, I'm not sure. I just walked past you. Okay, no. Also, oh! Hey! Wow, damn it. Run? 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 Okay, run. Good. I was actually gonna examine the hole just to see what it was, but I didn't realize the crow mauler would just simply walk out. What the heck? I thought he was done, like, trying to jump scare me. I didn't realize he was just gonna jump scare me anyway. Oops, wrong way. I actually want to go hexen table. You know, imagine the crow mauler coming over here. I feel like this hexen table is relatively safe. Imagine him, like, going here instead. Well, let's see. Let's see. I just want to get blood portal. Blood portal is nice. I might as well get loving whispers. Just in case. In case we run out of like healing items, you can always heal with mine instead. Yeah, I mean, all I really want is for money, really. I don't know. For now, though, let me see. Let's go back over here. Try to find that ritual. Just so I have a teleportation spot. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, you don't see me? Said you don't see me. Go away. Go away. What are you talking about? Go away. Go away. This is my ritual circle. Can't be here. Come on. Like hiding here. Did he walk back to where he was before, I wonder? Did he continue patrolling there? What the heck? Oh, come on. Let me just... My blood portal is not very safe now. This is guardian. Okay, the other way. Alright. At least he's out of the ritual room. I mean, I could fight him. I guess. Kind of risky, though. If I miss an attack and he hacks off my limb, that's not great. So, anyway. So from here... yeah, what next? Let's see. Let's continue. We just want to go back to the prison area. So actually, we can just drop down here, right? It's like a shortcut. Area. In fact, there's more stuff to... I forgot about that. It's actually better to drop down here. Ah, 3 silver coins. How much do we have? We have 49. We need one more. Come on. I mean, it's not at the end of the day, we still need to go to the city of Mahabra anyway, but I just kind of want to get it now. You know, just confirm it instead of having to like run around trying to get more coins. You know, barrels. I think barrels, by the way, only give food, and especially on hard mode, they often give like rotten stuff. So it's just funny how like it's just more useless. Barrels. Sometimes I skip them because it's not worth it anymore. Soft fragments, zombie there, I guess. Oh, crow mauler. Yeah, not too bad. They're kind of slow. Get over here. Get over here. I feel like the best way to dodge enemies, by the way, is kind of bait them to like an open area and try to get like 2 spaces away from them. You don't want to like. Sometimes you can make it, but oops, I went the wrong way. Actually, I keep forgetting. I actually don't want to go down that way. Oh, there's the ghost guy. There you go. Easy crit. You don't always get that crit. And that battle might have went much worse, but that was easy. There you go. Got the Purified Eastern Sword. That's good because it crits. Any accessories, by the way? Eastern Perfume. Apparently, I've heard this like supposed to give you taunt, but actually it doesn't work. It's bugged, apparently. So, it doesn't really matter anyway. It's a one-man party. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to actually go not that way. I wanted to go. Oh damn it! You know what? Since I have the Eastern Sword, I can probably just get rid of this pretty easily. There you go. And I'm just gonna kill you. I'm much more powerful now, so not too bad. It's the great out. Not too bad. Love the healing though. It's blueberries. And a bit of tobacco. Oh, actually, that's blueberries. And also tobacco. Do I have tobacco? Yeah, I think I do, right? Yeah, tobacco. Just to keep my mind up. Alright. There we go. We're good and healthy again. good to like stay like 100% health just in case, you know, you get one shot. All right, what I wanted to do is actually go down here. This is the shortcut back to the bottom. You don't need to go through the mine area again. But I guess I could put a portal there, but I don't know if I need to. Unless I want to go to the salmon snake, I guess. But yeah, we need one more. We need one more coin. They have 49. So I guess we have to go to the Mahabra. This monster, though, I always hate getting past. Okay. Got lucky there. Bear trap, that's good. Leak card on the right usually, so don't bother with that thing. Ow. I was trying to take advantage of the bugs. The bugs, like game bugs, but like the bugs on the bottom that bite at your feet, actually. The guard, you know, always walks around instead of walking over. Even though it doesn't damage them, you know. I tried actually. I tried like in the past. I tried to like use traps to my advantage, right? Try to get them to run into their own traps, but it never works. So arrow traps, rusty nails, you know, doesn't really affect them at all, actually. Anyway, I was just wondering which way should I go, left or right? I guess left because I have a powerful weapon. Because I can just break these down. Oh yeah, oh, I have lockpicking. I totally forgot. Duh. Actually, can I open this? Yeah, I can. Lockpicking. I don't usually go down this way because I can't open it. Okay. But I have lockpicking, so I can just do this. This is great because I'd rather just do this. In hard mode, the Tomb of the Gods in the present have so many they have so many bear traps, you know? That's why I hate it. I don't like to go through that area in the present because I don't want to accidentally step on the bear trap and then have to crawl my way through the rest of the game. I'd rather avoid that. Here, get past that guy. Just crawling around, don't worry about it. It's a funny little guy. Alright, so in City Mahabra, let's look around. Let's get at least one coin. That'd be great. Ooh, eyeglasses. Let me put that on. That's actually very useful because that guarantees a hit. This is very important, I feel like, if we're gonna fight Isaiah. Again, I kind of want to... I guess we'll see. But... I was wondering if I need to fight, like, the Salmon Snake Soul. Or get the Salmon Snake Soul in order to, like, deal with Isaiah. Because he does cut off your limbs. His sword. Anyway, I got enough money, though. I think I just got enough money. That's good. So, we would like to go back. Hold on, let's put that shield on. You know, I did say about getting lucky and whatnot, you know? So, I'm still gonna use the items I get from crates, you know? I'm still gonna use them, I feel like. That's still fair. It's just I'm not gonna use the items that I get from coin flips, you know? Coin flips, like bookshelves, treasure chests, things like that. Because I feel like it's too... I don't know, that's too, like winning the lottery, you know? So at that point, I'd rather just rely mostly on skill. And try to minimize RNG. Try to get, like, guaranteed items. You know, at least try my best. Anyway. Some coins, good. Buy more silver coins. I wonder. I mean, there's a merchant here we can go to and just buy more soul stones. I don't know what would help me, though, so... I mean, at this point, I don't know. Like, what would even help me? I guess it would just... I'm trying to think. The best thing we could do is actually try to get poison, you know? Poison would really help us. What I could also do, since I have the eyeglasses, I could also just behead him, you know? But I don't know if that's guaranteed. I'm not sure... Because the eyeglasses increases your accuracy, but I'm not sure to, like, to what degree. Is it guaranteed, or is it still a chance to miss? Ah, here you go, I got the throwing dart. There you go. I mean, that requires a little bit of luck, too, you know? The game still requires a bit of luck. But I wanted this throwing dart because it poisons enemies. So, that's important. If it can poison Isaiah, then that's good because he'll take, you know, damage over time. I can just guard for the most part, and then once he's like really low health, I can just smack him and he's dead. Hopefully, the plan. It might not work out, but who knows? Usually it does, I feel like. Or I hope it does anyway. I've actually tried it, to be honest. I don't usually fight him that way. Usually I just kill him, right, with party members, but this is hard mode. You only get one party member. Let's see. I can also get some stuff here. Most of this stuff's not used. I can get more soul stones. I mean, I guess I could really use necromancy as well. That's the thing to do. Like get a bunch of skeletons in my party. I don't know. For lore wise though, I feel like that's a bit too much because I feel like it wouldn't make sense for him to just get a bunch of skeletons in his party. I don't know. I'm weird. Again, I'm so weird. But like, I don't want to use like lucky items. I also don't want to like use necromancy because I feel like it just wouldn't fit the character. You know, so I don't know. I just want to do this. You know, I just want to do this with as least amount like as much as I can to like fit the character. I guess. I don't know. I have like some self restrictions, you know, but like it's not based on like challenge. It's just based on, again, I mean, partly it's based on challenge, but also like to me, it just wouldn't make sense for him to like summon a bunch of skeletons. Oh, that's like an Enki thing, right? That's what the Dark Priest does. He's a necromancer. He would do that, but like, why would Cahara do that? It doesn't make sense. That's why I'm not using it. I also heard like necromancy is kind of OP anyway. Like everyone always just kind of rushes for necromancy on hard mode, is what I've heard anyway. And it's kind of like, well, I don't want to do the same thing everyone else does. You know? What it is that I'm a hipster, I guess. You know, that's the real reason. Anyway, I'm just gonna walk around some more. You know, there's a enemy that spawns here actually, the Black Witch, on hard mode, I think. But I don't know if I want to fight her because it does drop an interesting soul that poisons enemies. It gives you the poison trait, you know, that like you attack an enemy, you know, they get poisoned and everything. But I don't know if I want to fight the Black Witch because it's probably tough, right? Yeah, I don't. It usually spawns here in the present. Probably don't do that. I just think about it, you know, how would I do this? I don't know. All right, well, for now, let's teleport back. You know, I went here just to teleport actually, because I have enough coins, so we're gonna do the thing first. I mean, I guess we're just gonna hope for the best, you know. Basically, we're just gonna hope that we can poison Isaiah. We're gonna hope that works out. Let's see. Have I played with Sylvan yet? Okay, yeah, let's do it again, I guess. I don't know why I did actually. The second tier of Sylvan gives you an AoE healing spell, which doesn't help you. I don't know. I just did it just because. I don't know, in my head, I always try like the best. I feel like the best way to get as much affinity as you can for each of the gods is like to pray twice to each god. You pray twice to Almir, and then you pray twice to Sylvian and Gorgoroth. The reason is that the statues, you know, the big statues that you see, also give you affinity if you pray to the right god. So that's how I get max out the affinity, you know, of each god at least. The praying anyway, because if you get 3 correct prayers, you get a tier of the spells. But I don't know why I did that because it doesn't really matter for Cahara. Anyway, so what am I doing? I want to go back to intro. That's what I want to do. I want to go here. I want to go back to Isaiah's guard here, I think. This way. Talk to you, buddy. It's a deal. What? Oh, I forgot. Why did I spend... I wasn't thinking. I forgot. I spent the money on the soul stones. What was I thinking? I was like, oh, I'll just bet some soul stones. I forgot that it costs them the same money. I forgot that. Okay, well. Oh, whatever. Well, that's okay. I mean, hopefully this doesn't matter too much. Hopefully I didn't soft lock myself out of the ending. I can always just get more money, hopefully. Yeah. Come on, give me money, please. I don't know why I did that. I just wasn't thinking about it. I was like, oh, I guess I'll just get more soul stones for here. Because that's usually what I do. Because, you know, that merchant is a very easy way to get soul stones, right? That's why I always get soul stones from him. I was like, oh, wait. I didn't realize, obviously, that spends money, and that's money I need. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep going, and I guess try to get more money. Walk around some more. Black Witch. Oh, bad. Go away now, please. I'm not going to fight that thing. That thing is going to kill me. It's like, I never actually fought the Black Witch. She only appears in hard mode. So you never actually fight her. I mean, you can fight her in normal mode in the basement. You get trapped in her dimension, you know, thing. You just wait around. actually laughs at you, I guess. But like, I never let that happen because I don't want to fight it. So that's why. Alright. Oh, this sucks. This freaking sucks. Why did I do that? I just wasn't thinking, I guess. Alright. Well, no point in crying over spilt milk. Even though I was kind of distracted and unconsciously just buying soul stones for no reason. Let me just loot some more and hopefully get some of that money back. Come on, please. 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 I mean, there's much more stuff to loot, so the chances of me soft-locking myself is not likely, but still possible. What are these? Files? Chest there. I'm trying to think. I could also get the steal skill. I wonder if the steal skill will help me. Do any enemies, if you steal from them, do they drop something maybe? That's what I'm wondering as well. That could be a possibility too. I'm wondering about that. Anyway, I got 5, so 5 silver coins, so I need 2 more. There. Oh, there you go. Okay, got it. Okay, remember this time, don't spend your money. Double check your bank account before you spend money. You know, it's kind of like, I mean, it's what I don't do in real life, but it's kind of like what a lot of people do actually when they buy stuff with their credit card, right? And they don't pay attention to how much they actually have in their bank account. So you end up with, with like a credit that's like more than you have. So you end up paying more fees, right? What I always do, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm just poor, but like I always make sure I have enough money, right? I don't want to like end up having to pay extra fees for trying to buy stuff with my credit card without actually having the money. That seems like common sense to me. But I always hear people spend too much money. They always like charge their credit card and you don't pay attention to how much they're actually spending, and then they don't have enough. Right? That's what happens to a lot of people. I mean, even people who don't have a lot of money. Right? Poor people like me, but I don't know. I guess it's just financial literacy, maybe. That's part of it, maybe. I don't know. Even though, all the financial literacy in the world won't, stop you from just not being poor, but that's my opinion anyway. But let's see. Okay, I want this map. It's a deal. Give me that map. 2 maps, actually. Alright. There you go. So that's the first step. That's an essential step. So now all we need to do is find the treasures. Which is very simple, since I already know where they are. Back. Let's see. I mean, since we're here, we can grab it. Again, we've got to hope for the best, really. I don't know. There's no strategy against Isaiah in particular. Like, he's not supposed to be hard. There's no like special strategy for him. He's just a dude. But I don't know. I kind of wish there was a strategy for him because he does does slash you up, and it's pretty bad if you just end up losing all your arms. So let's grab this. I believe this is money. Oh, he just appears, and I didn't realize. I thought he only appears after you get both treasures, but I guess he just appears if you get the first treasure. Huh, interesting. Hopefully he doesn't break anything. But anyway, usually, I mean, this is supposed to happen, hopefully. But yeah, if you get a treasure, he appears, he's like, haha, you found the treasure, now it's mine. I think we saw this before, but I'll read it anyway. Impressive. You actually found the treasure. I didn't know this ancient city existed down here. I can't even imagine the horrors and riches this place has in store. But I don't mean to stay down here any longer than I have to. So now, I'll be taking the treasure and returning to the sunlight. Alright, here you go. You'll be marked by death himself. So, a few extra things. He starts off not really attacking you. He has a hidden blade. So he always starts attacking you on the second turn. So the first turn, you can always just do something. What I was thinking of doing, I should have healed right before. I didn't realize he was just attacking right after. He's only 10 HP, but it's every bit counts, I feel like. But I'm gonna poison him, hopefully. Hopefully this hits and poisons him. There you go. Takes out his sword. And now he just starts slashing. So I think what we need to do is guard. Guard. He also does a plague hand attack, I guess. Which I don't know. It doesn't do anything, I feel like. I don't know. Alright. So we're gonna... Let's see. What should I do? I guess I'll just keep guarding. I'm gonna keep guarding for now. He does a bit of damage, which sucks. Okay. And I guess we go for broke? We could guard again. Will it be enough? I don't know. But I think poison doesn't kill you straight out, I believe. It only reduces HP a little bit. So should I risk it for one more turn? I have 38 HP. He does around, was it 11 or 12-ish? Twice. He does 2 attacks. If both attacks hit, it'll be 24. So I should have enough. Hopefully. I'm gonna guard again. There you go. Oh, he does die. Okay. Now, sometimes when I use poison on certain bosses, they don't die. It seems like, I remember using poison on other bosses. They don't die. I guess it worked on him. Okay. Well, that works. I mean, I know it doesn't work on us, actually. On player characters, I think. Like, when you get poisoned, you only go to 1 health. You don't get, like, poison death, really, as far as I remember. Well, anyway, it worked out. That was a strategy. At least I feel like that's the safest strategy I could use anyway. That makes sense for his character as well, Cahara would poison. He's like a thief, right? It makes sense. He wouldn't summon skeletons, He would, like, poison somebody. It makes sense in my head, Again, like, for me, like, it's not just about the difficulty. To me, it's also about, like, the lore, like, for story reasons or roleplay reasons. It's called an RPG, right? So I want to roleplay a little bit and make sure, like, he's using a proper strategy that he would use as a character. I don't know. Anyway, so we did it. Search him. We got the orange vial, iron mask, and most importantly, the third map. That's important because that's related to Cahara's, hard mode ending requirements. So, as long as nothing bad happens along the way, which it can happen, I guess. I'm trying to think. How do we get out of this situation? But look, I'm trying to think. So what else do we need to do? If for one, I like to go back to the past, where it's safer. I feel like generally it's safer in the past. But we also need to find the third treasure, right? Technically the second. But I didn't find the other treasure actually. I mean, I guess I can grab it real quick. Just. But there's one more thing we need to do. We need to find the last treasure. In order to find the last treasure, we need to get the key. In order to get the key, we need to go to the Tomb of Gods and do the puzzle. Do the little block puzzle. We need to go to the present after doing the block puzzle and go through the area that's riddled with bear traps, by the way. I hate being in that place, but I guess I have to do it. And basically get the key, get out, and hopefully don't die on the way. Still a possibility. Especially this guy. I don't like this thing. Get out of here, please. Yeah, alright. It's kind of risky. I mentioned before, like, if you're trying to juke enemies in this game, you kind of don't want to be in the same, like, parallel space on them. Sometimes they're hitbox, they're moving, they don't touch you, but sometimes they do. But let's see. I guess, well, since I'm here, I might as well get the treasure. I don't imagine I really need it, but just in case, In case I need a little extra, I guess. Get the scroll of simple transmutation, which is very useful on normal difficulty. On this difficulty, though, it's actually more useful to have more torches, which we don't have. There's no way to, like, create more torches in this game, as far as I know. At least out of thin air, anyway, You can only find them. You gotta find, like, cloth. You either, like, find torches, or otherwise you find cloth fragments, and stick. Plus tinderbox, which tinderboxes, the game I guess gives you a lot, actually. I'm surprised how much they give you. They actually give you a lot of tinderboxes in this game. I always end up with more tinderboxes than I feel like. I guess that's the way the loot table works, you know? Because when you find tinderboxes in crates, they often give you like 5 or 4 at a time. That's probably why. Anyway, so we're gonna do this puzzle again over here. So it's actually safer in the past. So better to do it in the past. In fact, I think you only do it in the past. I don't know if you can do it in the present. You gotta do it in the past. I know the solutions right here. Imagine, you know, Helltaker OST or something. What was it, by Mitzi? Let's see. What was it? Up. But unfortunately, our reward is not, you know, demon girls in suits. You know, our reward is simply beating the game on hard mode with Cahara's best ending. Let's I think it was to push this way. Push up and push. Again, I mentioned this before, but like I did not realize how this solution was just so simple. You know, it's kind of silly actually. Just stacking the, you're kind of like stacking the statues. Torch, can't see anything. Nah. Again, I got stuck in this puzzle actually, off screen. You know, I did this puzzle before I started recording the playthrough. Actually, my original playthrough. But when I did this on my own, first time, I got so stuck. It was like tough. Anyway, that opens the door. But I guess I'm trying to think. We don't really need to go in there. We actually want to pass. Let's see. I mean, there's the cube of depths here we can use. This guy's blocking the way. Excuse me. So I'll go around. I'm trying to think. So we just gonna go this way. There's a bunch of ghouls though. That's the problem. Should I do it here or should I like back? If I activate the cube of depths over here, there's gonna be a bunch of ghouls that are like in the way, actually. You know what? Yeah. I mean it's Oh, you know what? Actually but if I go down this, okay, well I can go down here, but or rather, you know, I could go down here and that would put us back in the present automatically. But if I do that, I would be stuck on the bottom. I'd rather go on the top, because if I go on the top, it avoids. Oh, I get it. We're gonna go all the way back. Yeah, it's a bit tedious, but it's better. It's better safe than sorry, you know. I don't want to deal with the ghouls. The ghouls in the Tomb of the Gods actually, they don't die as easily as the ghouls in the other areas. Because the other ghouls in the other areas, you can talk to them. Right? You can say, "Prepare to die," and they're like, "Okay." But the enemies in the Tomb of Gods, you know, in that area, if you say that to them, they're like, no. You know, they're like, nah, actually. So they're a little bit tougher in that sense. You can't just simply just tell them to die. You know, it doesn't work on them. So you do have to fight them, and obviously I don't have the summon snake, so I don't want to bother fighting them because they can. I have some green herbs, but no, I don't want to deal with it. Alright, so we're in the present, we're in the Tomb of the Gods. Careful of this bear trap! It's right there. Yeah. I know you want to step on it, but you shouldn't. Alright, over here, another bear trap. Past that, there is a dude of like freaking blow, what do you call it? Blowgun? Whatever. Anyway, we got the key. So we needed that. That's the second step. The third step is to actually use the key. There's a ghoul here, which sucks. Now I can pass you. Please. Cahara can run, right? Can run. You can run, buddy. I guess if I was really more careful, maybe I should have like maybe put a bear trap over here. You know, if I remember. Put a bear trap there so it slows down. Not too bad. Again, we want to, you know, the reason I'm so cautious is that we do want to avoid battles. You can get really unlucky, you know, and like you can't run from battle. And you just end up in a loop where they just punch you to death. You know, it is possible, as unlikely as it is, especially with escape plan. I don't know if it's 100%. I do know escape plan, the skill that Cahara has. I believe it's his like very unique skill. I believe the other characters can't get access to it, even if you get the even if you get the endless soul, you can't get the escape plan skill, as far as I know. But yeah, normally it does increase your escape chances, but obviously, I feel like it's not guaranteed, especially in hard mode. Hard mode, I think your run chances are lower compared to normal difficulty. So that's why I'm so scared, right? So I'm like, oh, it's like I'm always thinking of the worst, It's always like when I play gacha games, When I roll on a banner, I'm like, well, I'm always thinking about, what if I don't get the SSR, or whatever. That's why pity is like common, I feel like, in a lot of gacha games these days. I calculate for the pity, Pity meaning like if you don't play gacha games, at a certain point, the number of times you roll, I guess, for like a character in a gacha game, the pity will, automatically just give you the character if you roll amount of time. So like imagine like if you, play the lottery, right? It's not. I mean, I don't think it happens in real life. I don't think is there like a gambling game that does that, but I don't know. But it's like if you play the lottery, if you play it enough times, eventually you're guaranteed like some kind of prize. It's kind of like a compensation prize, in a way. That's what I always calculate for when I play gacha games. I never calculate whether or not I'll just get the lucky thing right away. I never think that. I always think I have. At least I always plan anyway for the worst luck possible, which is not always the case. But I always just assume it. I don't know. I'm just very pessimistic as a person, I guess. Very risk adverse. Anyway, so we're down here. We open the key. Open the door with the key, and I believe where's the treasure? I think it's over here. Here, right. And normally, again, I think I showed this off in my my playthrough actually. On YouTube. But normally you would figure this out by looking at the map, and then you would know that it was like below like a certain symbol, and the symbol will only be present in the past version of this area, which you only get with the book that teleports you here, the passages of Mahabharata. It's kind of a convoluted way to figure that out. But you find the king's crown, actually. The crown looks very valuable and pricey. It is bound to guarantee a wealthy life if he sold it to the proper vendors in the kingdom of Rodan. The amount of silver and gold you get from this will greatly exceed the amount you were originally promised as the bounty. There's no need to continue your journey to the depths. You could escape these dungeons and leave all this behind where you're still alive. There you go. So that's basically his end goal anyway, right? If you remember his motivations, Cahara's motivations, this is to get rich. That's all he wanted to do, That's all he needed to do. So if you get that item, then he could just simply leave. Even though the item that you get normally has no actual like mechanical value, it is actually related to his S ending. The golden crown, there's decorative emerald details. It must be worth fortunes. Oh, hello, Goiba, by the way. Just came in. I'm playing Fear and Hunger. Your condolences. I it's funny because I got I did like a main playthrough where I get all the endings. Right now I'm doing hard mode to get all the S endings. I got Darce's one and this one as well. I'm doing at the moment. And these ones are pretty easy for Next time I'll probably do the really hard ones, which involve like killing bosses. But we'll see when we get there. Yeah, for now, I pretty much won. This is basically a victory lap at this point. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I probably need to put this in the present. In fact, I could just teleport at this point, right? I'll just teleport. Over here. And but yeah, I was gonna say as well, another item you can get in this game, which is kind of similar actually, is the diamond, I think. It's like another item that has no mechanical value for some reason. It's like you can steal it from the old knight, I think. There's like an old knight boss that you can steal it from, and you get like a diamond for some reason. I don't know if Cahara has any dialogue with that, but you can get it, for no reason. It doesn't do anything. Like, you can't sell stuff in this game. There's no store to sell things to, so you can just get it. Like, it does nothing. The game lagging. This happens actually. This happened once before. It's actually happened twice technically. I remember I don't know. Every time the game goes green, I guess. But like, I remember when I used the cube there, and also I think I recorded. Did I record it? I can't remember if I did or not. No. That was like off screen. I think maybe. No, I didn't. No, I remember. Yeah, when I was getting all the other endings, actually. Yeah, there was a point where I was trying to get like one of the endings, and yeah, when I was walking near a certain area, the game started lagging. I don't know. I think I saw other people having the same problems too. So I think it's just a vanilla bug. You know, the game is kind of buggy at times. Sometimes it's like it gets very laggy for some reason. It's just an RPG Maker game. You're like, it lag. How weird. Anyway, you don't think the game is hard, but it is punishing. Yeah, I mean, that's what I always say. I mean, I think it's, well, it depends on the definition of hard, I guess. But it does, yeah, it does require a lot of trial and error. I did most of my playthroughs off screen, actually. I mean, I think I mentioned it like multiple times already, but like part of the reason why I did it off screen is because, like, you know, obviously it's like really hard, there's a lot of trial and error, but also because I wanted to wait for the censor mod, you know? This censor mod in particular, as you notice here, I mean, this, you know, you need to censor a butt. I don't know, better safe than sorry, I guess, but the censor mod, the censorship mod, you know, I wanted to wait for this one in particular because it's more immersive, you know, it kind of blurs everything out instead of just simply removes it. There's another one that I feel like is more popular because, you know, it was made first and people know more about, but there's the one that replaces everything with pine cones. It just looks silly. Like, for example, I did this part, you know, it'd be replaced by a giant pine cone. I don't know. I didn't like that one because it breaks my immersion a little bit, but I also didn't want to just do like an uncensored one. I don't know. I'm a very cautious person, so I don't like to risk my channel by showing a bit of like random zombie penis. It's like, I don't want to do that. So that's why I wanted to wait until it was had like a censor patch. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I want to see if I can leave. Well, actually, I was wondering, like, can I leave now or should I wonder if the requirements for the hard mode, do we need to see Lagarde as well? Sometimes I think you need to actually interact with Lagarde's corpse before you can actually leave. Well, I guess we'll see. Let me see. Let me check. If it doesn't work, then I guess I have to run to where Lagarde is. Tedious. That guy's still crawling around. Haha, get wrecked. Alright. Also, this guy just scams you. I wish I could kill him, to be honest. There's no option to murder this guy, but this man just sells you poison. Just scams you. Ah, here you go. The miss is prevented. Okay. So you can't actually leave. For some weird reason, you have to actually interact with Lagarde's corpse first. Let me do that. I actually don't want to go this way. If you go this way, you actually activate dogs, at least in hard mode anyway. You know, like, I say hard mode. The hard mode, you know, terror and starvation and hard mode, technically. The harder modes, anyway. So I actually want to go this way. Hopefully, I don't know. At this point, I've won, but, like, I could still just die randomly. I don't know. I don't make sure I don't die randomly. Can I open this? Oh, I can't open that. No way. Alright, well, we'll just go the long way around. I guess the only thing that could kill me is, like, I don't know, I could randomly walk into an elite guard, and it punches my face. I could accidentally walk into Executioner Smo, and he also punches my face randomly. If I get really unlucky, I guess. Cahara, again, has, like, a higher run chance, but I could just get really unlucky. I don't know. Oh, as I was saying. Let's see. Okay. Well, to maximize my chances, I do want to, like, distract them. I'm going to say Quay again because the other one spawns. You know, this is not really necessary, but like I'm very careful. That's why I want to do that. So I can run. If it fails, I have a second chance. But there you go. Let's see. What do I want to do? I actually want to go. Oops, I went the wrong way actually. Slow down. The wacky mods might be entertaining after I beat the game. You mean the pinecone one? I probably will not do the pinecone one. I don't know. I mean, it is a bit silly, but okay. This lizard guy, I hate this lizard. Damn it! This is what I want to avoid, actually. I guess I'll run. Hopefully. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter too much. If I lose a limb or two, it's still okay. Even if Cahara needs to like crawl his way, you know, to the exit, it's still okay. Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay. What am I doing? I keep forgetting where I need to go. I need to go talk to Lagarde. Keep getting distracted. Oh. You know what? Screw you. Where's the bear trap? Haha, get wrecked. Bye. So many of my off-screen playthroughs, you know, involve me getting my legs chopped off. You know, it's satisfying to see the enemies get their legs chopped off instead. Damn it! Every time. Okay, just to be safe, I'm going to do the quest strategy. The quest strategy. I have to quest them to stun them. You can't really take advantage of this if you're solo, though, because it only stuns them, you know, per turn, and you can't really like attack afterwards because the stun wears off. And you can't do it infinitely either. You know, I kind of want to do that infinitely, but you can't. If you do, I believe, a third quest, then they don't react anymore, and they just freaking chew on your bones. So don't do that third time. I just do it just in case, so I have 2 chances to run instead of 1. Anyway, we go down here. We avoid you if possible. You can't, for some reason, can't walk on stairs. I'm just gonna do this little dance, and then just do that. I don't know why that happens. I don't know. But if you do that really fast, then he'll just forget you exist. Stuck between the hard place and was it stuck between a wall and the, I don't know, what's the idiom? Stuck between a hard place and a rock or something. Anyway, I mean, obviously we have to run. Hopefully don't get the dreaded, like, your party can't escape, you know? How do I deal with this? You know, you can't use bear traps on elite guards, by the way. That's not a thing. And obviously we can do that, just to guarantee that you won't chase me anymore. I'm actually very hungry, actually. What the heck? I didn't realize Cahara was so hungry. I guess eat a cabbage? Bread and cabbage. Delicious. I guess heal up, just in case. Who knows? Alright. Take my chance. Go, go, go! Alright. Alright, let's talk to the... Well, we're not really talking, we're just looking at the dead Lagarde. His throat is cut open, he's been dead for a while. This is the man you came for, which means our initial mission has failed. And that's okay. We got the money. We're just here to get paid. We don't care about actually accomplishing the job. We just want money, you know? Alright, well, this is, like, not great. I mean, I can, you know, if... Okay, let's go. I was gonna say, you know, it's like, we could just simply run away, as in, like, get into battle and just run away. But I just don't want to take the chance. Ow. You know, actually, I want to teleport. Probably faster teleport. Too quick. Blood portal. Very convenient, by the way. Not really necessary, but I think it saves a lot of time. I mean, I think it's actually useful for hard mode, actually, because it saves torches. Right? It saves, like, you walking around everywhere, backtracking a whole bunch. And you don't want to waste too much time, because eventually you'll run out of torches, and running out of torches is actually really bad in hard mode. So there you go. I think that's it. We pretty much won, you know, unless I, for some reason, you know, decide to, like, you know, press Alt F4 and somehow just, just like not do the ending. But also, by the way, I never mentioned this, by the way. This is like a dumb visual joke, but look at this. A dead horse, you can beat it. Beating the horse produces no effect. You can beat a dead horse. Anyway. The visual pun. But there you go. That's the hard mode Cahara ending. I mean, not too bad. See, you're censored there. It's not too bad, but it's, you know, slightly more harder than the Darst one. Well, let's read this. You managed to escape the dungeons of fear and hunger alive. It is a feat unheard of before. Not only that, you also managed to find valuable loot that would guarantee a wealthy existence back in Radon. The long journey back to the civilization felt like a lifetime. You could not sleep as you constantly felt eyes lurking in the shadows of the night. The darkness, even though it was lighter than anything you experienced in the dungeons, still sent shivers down your spine. As you finally found your way to the Kingdom of Radon, everything felt unreal. You could not understand how people could lead their everyday lives, heedless of the great evil that existed beneath their feet. You sold the ancient crown to the highest bidder, The bag of silver you got from it exceeded your expectations. You also felt better after getting rid of such an unholy artifact, as it kept reminding you of the darkness below. You rose from the lowest class of scum to nobility in a heartbeat. You bought your wife's freedom from her masters in the red light district and settled down in a fancy manner. Got everything you ever dreamed of. Nobles and princes envy your wealth and vie for your favor, fighting over each tiny breadcrumb you toss them. Is that how you spell breadcrumb? I don't know. That's how you spell breadcrumb. Anyway, it's two separate words, right? You live in the most extravagant mansion, happily married. It seems as though your life is finally perfect. And yet, you can't sleep. Every time you start to drift off, you find yourself grabbing the hilt of your sword, fearfully searching the shadows for telltale movement, just waiting for the inevitable. You know the darkness you witnessed would leave no survivors. One day, it will come for you as well. There you go. Cahara got his happy ending. Question mark? You know, it's not that happy. In fact, that basically is the same ending you get if you leave the dungeon early, you know? If any other character really, it's like ending E. It's really the same thing, except he got rich. So I don't know if exactly a happy ending. It's supposed to be an ironic title, I guess. But there you go. Again, not too difficult. A lot of things can go wrong, but if you know where you're going, you know, it's really just, ideally, you know, it's really just one mandatory fight, you know, and otherwise, I guess the biggest thing is making sure you have no silver coins. You know, don't accidentally waste your silver coins buying a random soulstone, just like unconsciously. But there you go. Unconsciously, is that right? Unconsciously, subconsciously? Anyway, but there you go. So that's 2 hard mode endings down. They are technically the easiest, quote unquote. But I feel like, you know, I feel like a beginner wouldn't be able to do that very well unless they knew where everything was. But definitely the next one, I guess I'll probably try to do, well, I want to kind of do it in order, you know, like the most difficult, or rather the least difficult to the most difficult. So probably I'll do Enki's, you know, Enki's the Dark Priest. You know, the way I'm going to do it, you know, is probably going to involve necromancy, and I think that will make things somewhat easier. So I'll probably do his next, and his is pretty tough because there is mandatory boss fights. You know, you do have to fight the bosses in the game. You have to fight at least the ones that you need to progress into the void, and there is a special extra boss that only appears in hard mode as well. So that's kind of like a special thing you can do, you know, as your reward. You know, as your reward for playing hard mode, you can have a harder boss, I guess. I don't know. I feel like the developer is just sadistic. But there you go. That's probably the next thing I'll do, and I guess we'll see. You know, hopefully I'll be able to do that next time as well.